It's Yankee TDM here, and you're watching James Nation. My boy James just hit me up and told me, can he do an interview and can I answer some questions for him and his viewers? And I said, let's do it. Let's get it. So I'm going to get into these questions. I hope you guys enjoy it. When did you start wrestling? I started wrestling at the age of 16. I trained from 16 to 18. From 18, I did the indie circuit for a little bit. And then after that, I stopped. I continued my life, of course, being at home and not wrestling. And then I went back into wrestling at age 25 and decided to go back into the indie circuit. I'm 30 now, so here I am. I've been around for quite a while. It does get tiring. The second question is, who is your favorite person to wrestle? My favorite person to wrestle will have to be either Cameron Jackson or the Funhouse, and that includes Fungus Fuego or Love Jones. And that's because we have such good chemistry in the ring, and they're really great to work with, really good friends of mine. So definitely them, hands down. Where is your favorite place to wrestle? My favorite place to wrestle has got to be right here in New York. I love wrestling in New York. New York got the best wrestling fans in the business. They're awesome, they're honest, and they always give you 110%, whether they're booing you or cheering you on. Who's the biggest influence in wrestling? My biggest influence in wrestling, believe it or not, wasn't a wrestler. Was actually my grandfather. My grandfather, Marcos. He used to watch wrestling with me since I was a kid, and unfortunately he passed away a couple of years ago, and I don't have him in my life anymore. But when I was a kid, all we sleep, eat, rinse, repeat. It was all wrestling. Also, I do have wrestling background with my family of the Cantras in Puerto Rico, and they showed me a lot of what I know today. What is your favorite? What is your wrestling character? So I'm sorry, my wrestling character. So my wrestling character is actually a freelance character. I like to just be myself in the ring. I like to be myself as a person. I'm very easygoing. I try to, just show my skills and my abilities and things. I do things that people my size wouldn't do. I do, backflips and suicide dives and moonsaults, and I do all the stuff that people tell me that I can't do. So in reality, I just like proving people wrong, and my character is based off of that, me showing people that whatever they could do, I could do as well. So what is your signature move? My signature move is the TDM kick. It's basically a missile drop kick, I guess. Not really. It's kind of like a rocket kick to the face. It's kind of like a claymore in a way, with my own twist. I run, I leap in the air, kick you right on the chin, and then I do kind of like a spin off of that. And I also have a power bomb that I use as my go-to move in a spine buster. Who trained you to wrestle? So I was trained by the Cantras family in Puerto Rico, which are also my cousins over there. And then when I ended up coming up here, I ended up going to BWF in the Bronx, and I had the pleasure to train around people like Joe Smooth, like Rufus, like Bronco Internacional. I also went down to Jersey and got to meet people like Rican Havoc, people like Gino Caruso. I got to wrestle with them, got to know them. Tony DeVito, all those guys were really helpful to me in getting into the United States indie circuit, and it was I'm so blessed to have people like them in my life. So this has been Yankee TDM. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Peace.